Well, welcome back to Live at 9. This week, a new documentary film will have a special screening right here in Memphis.
That it will. It is called the Get Down DOCU-MUSIC-FILM, and it pays tribute to dancer and actor Ladell Shabba-Doo and we're joined by filmmaker and director Montel Jones and Heal the Hood Foundation founder Ladell Beamon. Gentlemen, welcome.
Good morning.
Good to see you both.
Thank you.
Yes. This film is something else, and what's so interesting about Shabba-Doo is also the connection to Heal the Hood, Ladell.
Absolutely. You know what? The thing that's phenomenal about this project is that when Shabba-Doo first came into Memphis, actually he was right here on News Channel 3 Live at 9.
Remember that well.
And we pick up, you know, when you see this film, we're picking up from that moment forward in everything that was happening, because we didn't know that he was going to transition, and there was a lot of surprises that were waiting from the city of Memphis and what was about to take place. And so yeah.
And why was he so passionate about this city and passionate about Heal the Hood?
There's some strong roots that's connected from Shabba-Doo to Memphis, the barcades, so many different things that happened in the breaking film projects that was inspirational to Shabba-Doo, and there was a parallel between what was happening with him in the arts and what he wanted to do at the last segment of his life, and which he expressed on News Channel 3 Live at 9 with you and Mary Beth, and that's what's so amazing. And believe it or not, it's in the movie.
Wow. Alex takes a special
autograph. We're here for autographs too.
Appreciate that, Montel.
You mentioned the barcade, so there is some star power. Alex here, Larry Dotson, Boo Mitchell's in the film. Montel, when I was looking at the credits, I mean, it's like everything. Montel, sound, everything. You put a lot of work into this, so to kind of see the finished product and the love that it's already getting before the screening, how does that feel for you?
It's kind of weird because it's you're in front of the laptop and you're working, and the sound is just small. But in the theater itself, when the intro, I was like, okay, I forgot my name was in it. Yeah, you could sit and I said, oh, that's me. And that part, and you forget the editing part which I was putting together, and then when the Ladell pops up, I'm going, I know that guy. Yeah. It's just a little weird.
So this became, though, Montel, a labor of love for you, did it not?
Yes. Yes, it did. You know, we're talking about something that we grew up on. Yeah. That we grabbed the cardboard when I was 12, 15 years old, breakdancing, and that whole thing, and to even think that I would be a part of somebody's life like that I watched and I grew up with, I danced with, and I pop locking with, from the TV screen.
Yeah. And word has it, Montel, you can still breakdance.
Well, I got a little something. I'm going to pass it. Hold on. I'm going to pass it to you.
Look at these moves. I'm
going to pass it to you. I'll pass it.
Okay, there it is. You feel the magic.
It's kicked in. Come on, man.
Ladell, any breakdancing for you? What can we expect to see from you?
You know what? Here's the thing. You get a chance to see me doing my dancing debut in the film, because strangely enough, Shabba-Doo, this whole project is really about getting young people ready for the Olympics. In 2024, street dance officially becomes a part of the Olympics in Paris, France.
And what does that say to you? For that to reach the Olympic stage, what does that say?
It tells me that we have the ability to be able to take our cultural gifts and travel worldwide with it, and that's what Shabba-Doo was about. And he wanted to take the kids from Memphis, from the inner city, and train them to get them ready for the Olympics. And so when you look at the docu-film, you see why. You see what is going on and what his legacy, what he wanted to invest in Memphis. And he said it on the show. You're going to see that at Live at 9, that segment is recalled, but you're going to see everything that he did, from going to Royal Studios to all around Memphis, to gather people together for a project that he was going to direct. But he passed, and in between that, Montel took the director's seat, and Shabba-Doo was going to come down and direct it himself. And it started with me writing a simple record to tribute Shabba-Doo, to pay tribute to him. He gets the record, and he says, we can get the dancers. He said, but can you get the guy who's singing on the song? And I said, well, that's easy. That's me. And so it just went from that point to him coming to Memphis and really grabbing roots here. So we want to thank News Channel 3 Live at 9, because their platform really allowed us to be able to get the word out when him and Tamak were sitting right here. And so their segment is in there, and it's important for Memphis to see us on display.
And Montel, what was also very interesting about Shabba-Doo is, wasn't he very concerned about doing his part in trying to reduce violence in the city of Memphis?
Yeah, you know what? I think it's a national thing. You know, because we're talking about a national man. It's just not. You follow me? He was friends with Shaq, and then when you look at the movie, it was more Van Damme was in the movie.
Yeah.
So and then you have all these different people and these different ethnicities that was tied into this. It was the violence thing that the dance takes it away from that. You say, you know, let's dance instead of the fighting thing. So that was a national thing that he was doing. He was putting together, even in the movies like that.
And I'm curious, what does it say about his legacy? Because unfortunately, he wasn't able to finish the film and see the finished product, but he did start it. He, got it started, talked to you all, and got the ball rolling, put some action into his thoughts and ideas.
It's weird because we were doing all this stuff not knowing that he was going to transition. So we were filming all of this stuff. And so what you see is a collection of his ideas and concepts and what he was ready to do, and him putting the legacy in our laps. And that's what happened. And so we're excited.
And one last thing, Montel, what do you want the takeaway to be for that person who comes out to watch this film? What do you want them to walk away with or feeling?
To really understand dance, creativity, your dreams and your goals, they're possible. At any hour of this, because when we were standing in the movies, right, I was like, Ladell, I said, look at the banner. He said, look at it. It's right next to Tom Cruise's movie. We're in the same movie theater as Barbie. I said, so he actually made it to the movies.
Wow.
And that's what he wanted.
That's what he wanted. He made it to the movies. He's in a major movie studio.
There's some information right there on the screen, the Get Down DOCU-MUSIC-FILM.
Yes.
You got to check this out. Memphis, Tennessee in the Mid-South. Come on out for sure.
Want to watch tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Congratulations.
Thank
Thank
you so much.
So,
be there.
when is my part of Mission Impossible?
Sign autographs.
Mission Impossible box.
He probably costs money by now. He probably costs money by now. I don't know if we're going to afford it yet.
We appreciate the two of you being
Thank you
here.
so much.
Thank you, sir, always.
Yes.
Okay, great.